Peace building and conflict resolution is one of the 7 areas of focus for Rotary Club International, and the month of February is specially devoted to identify the underlying causes of conflicts and how to educate people to live with one another peacefully. At a time when kidnapping, insecurity, and socio-economic challenges seem to be tearing the society apart, the Peace Building and Conflict Prevention Program by the Ota Rotary Club on Saturday, February 19, 2022 at the Lotus Palace could not have come at a better time.
Crisis everywhere, but what we preach is people should live in peace and in harmony. So if there is any crisis, the opportunity of organizing that program at that point in time will assist in resolving the crisis. Even where there is no crisis, and which is impossible, there is no way there won't be crisis. Even in the immediate family, there are usually crises. So when we talk about living in peace and embracing peace all the time, it will ameliorate or reduce the extent of crisis that can emanate. When we embrace peace, there will be development and there will be good life and long life.
Within our zone here, the major conflict one can easily identify are political conflict. We target, especially as we are approaching general election period, where some parties are fighting internal war as well as inter-party war. And at the end of the day, the masses bear the brunt because it's the masses that are in to suffer the whole consequence. After all said and done, when the elections have been come and gone, these people occupy their position and eat their money while the masses suffer. Secondly is the issue of marital conflict, where many people have abused the institution of polygamy, especially within the Muslim sector, and also where people are not ensuring that their children are given sound education. Education in this context has to do with both Western and vocational education.
Rotary is to ensure there is peace in the society. And you know, our own is to ensure peace too. Ensure there is free traffic flow. We don't want accidents. We don't want any calamities on the road. And the Rotary felt we are the best to talk to our road users so that to educate them, to enlighten them, to let them know the consequence of haphazard parking, dangerous driving, driving against the traffic, not fastening of the seatbelt, and so on and so forth.
I have been saying this all the time, that coming together to reason with ourselves and talking about how we could forge ahead with most of the things we have and allow our peace to reign is much more important than going war all the time. Going to war and destroying things, and at the end of the day you come back to settle. Why don't we come together and settle? I sincerely hope that the message sinks into the people. And I'll carry the message to my people too in Ghana here.
The joyous occasion for members of Ota Rotary Club had loads of benefits for several Ota indigenes in attendance. High point of the event was the presentation of awards to the Royal Father and other deserving individuals.
And it's my pleasure to present this to him. And we ask that when Olota comes, he will kindly let Olota know that we love him. He's part of us, but we want him to know that we love him and love him so well. Thank you very much, Kadis.
On behalf of Abokadri, I want to say sincere thank you for this gift. He appreciates you.
I want to thank you, Pastor Engineer Oluwatobi Vincent Olisa, for your time. We want to thank you for those words of advice that you have actually passed to various families that are present here. We want to pray God will continue to replenish you. You will also move from one level of peace to another as the rising of the sun. So on behalf of the President, we want to thank you And we hope when we call on you again, you will definitely answer our call. Thank you. God bless.
Founded in 1905 by Paul Harris, Rotary Club International is a service organization which brings together business professionals and community leaders in order to provide service to others, promote integrity, advance goodwill, peace, and understanding in the world. Since the Ota Rotary Club joined the global network of over 1.4 million people in 1983, subsequent leaders and their supportive team have done a lot in the areas of disease prevention, maternal and child health, environmental preservation, water and sanitation, economic empowerment, peace and conflict resolution, basic education and literacy to better the lot of people in Ogun State and Environs.
And since that 1983 too, efforts and effects have been established. The last year witnessed lots of tremendous improvement in Rotary Club of Ota and recognition. So this year is building on that achievement. And to the glory of God, we have done many things to the admiralty of the people of Ota. We recently made interview for some students in higher institutions, students of 200 level and above, that has a minimum of 3.0 GPA, so that Rotary Club can give them scholarships to complete their education. So these are parts of what we do every year. Even in the year two, like we usually do, we did reading with students or pupils in primary schools, because we know that reading culture has to be embraced very well. Most of our pupils or students are not reading again. They are all after money, money, money. So they introduced reading culture. We went to schools, read with them, gave them books, did competition, even to bring out the innate opportunities in our children.